Dear learners, welcome to my channel Creative Learners 9th and 10th The English Hub. Today I am going to explain you lesson 3 of class 9th from book Beehive, The Little Girl. It is written by Catherine Mansfield. She was born in Wellington, New Zealand in 1888. Mansfield was a middle child with 2 older and 2 younger siblings. In 1910, Catherine Mansfield began writing more regularly and her work was being published. At the height of her career, she was considered a modernist, a writer, during this time period who went against traditional literary traditions. Let's take a moment to learn about one of her short story, The Little Girl. Next is some of the vocabulary words which are not given in the book to help you. Let's move towards the character introduction. There are 4 main characters. Kezia. She is an innocent, emotional and very sensitive child. She is very scared of her father. Next is Kezia's father, who is very dominating and strict, but on the other hand reveals his caring attitude at the end of the story. Next is Kezia's mother. She is little indifferent as has been depicted in the story. Next is Kezia's grandmother. She is very close to Kezia. She calls her granny and she is a mature woman who helps Kezia to feel comfortable and helps her to become confident. Let's move towards little introduction of the story. The story, The Little Girl by Catherine Mansfield, very splendidly portrays the sensitive relationship and the strong bond between parents and children. Sometimes the parents seems to be very harsh and strict to their children, but they are actually being worried and defensive. And whenever the children get an opportunity to come closer to their parents, they soon realize that a lot of love and care is hidden beneath the dominating behavior of the parents. Kezia, the little girl, the main character of the story, is an emotional and sensitive girl. She feels afraid of her father. Her father is a very busy man. As the head of the family, he demands complete obedience from other members. Kezia is very scared of him. She feels comfortable when her father leaves for his office and she listens to the sound of carriage as they grew fainter and fainter. In the evening, when her father would come back from his office, she could only hear him order for his tea, newspaper and slippers, but no kind words. He would then ask if she had been a good girl during the day. Kezia would reply in stuttering voice that she didn't knew she had been good. Father would scold Kezia and threaten her if she didn't speak clearly. She would have to be taken to a doctor. Then she gave a terrified look. His father then told his wife to teach her to behave in a normal manner, normally, as not as though she were about to commit suicide. Father was a big man, and the very thought of his father made her think that he was nothing less than a giant. One Sunday afternoon, Kezia's grandmother, in an attempt to bring father and daughter closer to each other, told her to go down and have a nice talk with her father. But Kezia couldn't do so because she would see mother reading something and father stretched out on the sofa and sleeping soundly. One day, her grandmother suggested her to make a pincushion out of a yellow silk piece and give it as a gift to his father on his birthday. She decided to make pincushion. In order to prepare it, she brought sheets of fine paper from the mother's bedside table. Unfortunately, those were the important papers of his father's speech for the Port Authority. His father was very angry. When Kezia's mother told him that Kezia had taken those papers, he was furious and asked Kezia to stretch out her hands so that he could beat her with a ruler. He believed that children should be punished for the wrong things they did by beating them, so that they would remember the lesson for the rest of their life. Sometimes later, grandmother tried to make her comfortable because she was still crying. Kezia then asked her grandmother what God make fathers for. Kezia could never forget the beating which she received as a result. Every time she saw her father, she would put her hands at the back. Next to it, Kezia talks about her neighbors, the McDonalds, who had 5 children. She saw how the father was playing around with his children. There was so much fun and laughter. She wished her father too was like that. But then she thought that all fathers are different. Suddenly, one day her mother became ill and she and her grandmother went to the hospital. The little girl was left alone in the house with Alice, the cook. Kezia asked Alice that if she had a bad dream, what would she do all alone? In her sleep, Kezia had the same old nightmare. She saw a butcher coming towards her with a knife in his hand. She screamed and woke up her father. Father took Kezia to his room and lay down next to make her comfortable. Now Kezia felt her father's affection and realized that he had to work very hard and was perhaps too tired to be like Mr. McDonald's. She also realized that her father's heart was also full of love for her. Although Kezia's father was asleep, he heard her child and asked her what the matter was. Kezia replied to her father that she had placed her head on her father's heart and she could hear his heartbeat, and she complimented her father that he had a big heart. So this is all about the little girl. In the end, the little girl just complimented her father that he had a big heart. Next to it are the textual questions. Answers are written here from question number 1 to question number 4. Thank you.